Hello everyone, hi, it's Amanda from Creative Pouring, based out of Rugby in the UK. I hope you're all well. I haven't poured for some time, a few weeks, Christmas, New Year, family, etc. So back on track now, and today I'm going to be trying out, I've bought PVA paints before, but they're on half price in Hobbycraft at the moment in the UK, so I thought I'd give them another go, but use mainly PVA paints together. So I've got this PVA white that I'm using, and then where's this one? Oh, sorry. This is a rich iridescent gold, that one there. I have their Prussian blue, which isn't really dark, but I'll give it a go. And I'm going to try this orange yellow iridescent, so we'll see how that goes. And just because I love it, Amsterdam's acrylic. This is permanent blue violet. I just can't help myself. So gold, purple, orange and Prussian blue. I will show you the consistency. Oh sorry, pouring medium first. I normally buy the Alma's glue, or glue all, depending on what's offer or what I can find for a bargain. But I thought, you know, it's still expensive. Let's try a UK craft glue. So I bought this one. But this does not like being mixed with, normally I mix it 60, let's say 50% glue, and then 20% Liquitex pouring medium, and then 30% water. But this went like cottage cheese. It was awful. I had to throw the whole half a thing away. So this is just mixed with water now, this one, and I'm just finishing it off, and then I'm going to chuck it in the bin and never wear it again. Yeah, I think if you just did the glue and water like this is, it's okay, but if you mix it with anything else, Right, so that's that one. Okay, so I need to put in my treadmill, see, I haven't done it for so long, I don't know what it's called, treadmill silicone. So these are just 7 ounce cups, so I'm only going to put not anything in the white, but I'm going to just put 2 drops in. I don't want it to, oh sugar, that was more than 2. Oh dear, that just poured out then. It normally drips. Do that. There you go, 1 in there, 1 in there, and 1 in there to show Willie, because that was more than enough from the other one. Right, give these a good old stir, and then I'll show you my consistency. Now these PVA paints, ratio to pouring medium was about generally 2 to 1. So one part paint, 2 parts pouring medium. This blue, I had to put more paint in because it was too runny. So let me see which one's best to show you the, I think this is okay. So it's fairly thick. It leaves a sort of mound on a mound, I don't know if you can see, I'm not very, and it does leave a trace that sort of sits there for maybe a second, not 1 or 2 seconds at the most. So it's not ultra thick this. This Amsterdam, I had to do 3 to 1 because it's a lot more of a creamier paint. The gold. There you go. So I'm going to do 3 flip cups, because when I'm getting back into my pouring, I'll just go back to the old fail-safe flip cup. But I'm not going to fill these all the way up to the top, because that's too much paint for this 40 cm by 30 cm canvas. So I'm only going to fill them up to about there, methinks. Right, so I'm going to start with white on all of them. My white again, just, I don't know if it's a bit thicker than the others, it might actually be a little bit thick. Right, bear with me 1 second, because if you have water, one paint that's thicker than the other, when you tilt it all moves at a different, they move differently, and one would flow quicker than the other paint, and then that ruins your any cells or whatever you're trying to achieve, because it goes all wobbly and that's a bit better, I think. Maybe just a splash more. Right, I think good to go. Right. Okay, so I'm going to just lay the bottom in the bottom. A fair bit of white because I don't mind. And I might finish with white, so like a mini sandwich pour, but not too white, if you get what I mean, not too bright. There you go. Right, I'm going to put a bit of gold on that one because I do like white and gold. I'm going to do these differently. I'm going to do just gold in these two outside ones, a bit of gold. Okay, and then I'm going to not put gold in there and put blue. This is a Prussian blue. And then this is the iridescent orange. It's a little bit bubbly, but we'll go with it. Maybe not too much of this because I think it might take over. But we'll see. Maybe a bit there. And then I might go back to the gold. And then I might put a bit more white in. And then put the purple on top of the white. I don't know if it makes any difference, but we'll see. Right, I want this orange next to the purple. Let's give it a go. Let's just use all this gold up. See how that goes. I don't know if I'm going to be creating some nice shade of brown on this, but I've got to give it a go, haven't you? Right, and then I think I'm just going to fill this with white. I think that will be enough paint for this size canvas. Okay. Right, we'll go with that one. I've got a few little bits and bobs left there, but that's fine. Right, I'm going to flip. Oh god, you can tell I haven't done it for so long. There you go. Flip and drag. Flip and drag. Get the old gloves on. And we'll see what we've got, shall we? Okie dokie. Now then, I'll just tip this here. I'll do this one first. God, it's bubbly. Look at all those bubbles. Didn't expect that. Might be doing a bit of a lip soon. I'll turn it round. Better. Stick that there for a minute. Now, see, I don't like this glue. I knew I didn't. But anyway, it's an experiment, as they all are. Okay, let's just move this off of here. And then just up there. And then we can push that one up there and go. Ooh. Oh. Interesting. I'll lose all that paint, but never mind. Get back on there. Okay. I don't think I need to do any lipping on this because it's quite lippy enough. Okay, let's just scrape this out at the end, just so I know it's going to help flow off the corners. The paint there, stick in the corner. It's only going to flow off anyway, so that's fine. Okay. Ooh, dribbled. Right. That's it for a little bit. I definitely won't need to be doing a lot of torching on this, that's for sure, because it's already selling up and I haven't done anything with it yet. Okay, here we go. Right, I'm just going to walk the paint down and just cover the canvas first, see what we've got. Get to the edges, and let's probably tip it over as well. Let's just walk it a little bit there first. Now this, okay, let's see what we've got. I need to just put something there to cut that through. Just helps the paint go over the edge without losing a lot of the paint that you really want to keep. Okay, so let's just do a wiggle. Walk it slowly down the painting. There's still quite a lot of paint on here for this size canvas, so I'm glad I stopped when I did. Let's just tip that over that edge there. Bring it back. Let's get to that edge. Move it over to the other side. That over the edge there. Okay. Let's slowly bring it back. I'm just going to quickly turn it around so you can see what I'm doing. It's looking quite funky. Right, let's just get it over to the other end. Walking it to that end. Let's just do a little bit the other way as well, otherwise that's not going to cover. That does it. hands a bit because quite a lot of paint coming off this. Right, okay. Back up. And I'm going to tip all that off that edge. It's looking a bit messy and horrible. Just got to get to this corner down here. Gently does it. There we go. Bring it back to the middle. Ooh, wow. I'm glad I used the purple. Just get these out of the way. And let's see what we've got. I might just torch from on high. Excuse me. Just to get rid of some of these bubbles. There you go. Those bubbles. A bit lumpy there, I've got to get that out. Now, in hindsight, because I'm not used to these paints, and also I don't like this pouring medium, this, is that bubble or is it? Oh no, it's conk. Ooh, there you go. Oh, I think this is, for me, the paint was still a little bit too thin. These are just bubbles, I don't want necessarily cells. I can still see a lot of bubbles, but hopefully they'll pop. So, I'm just going to... yeah, because when I normally do it with my normal pouring medium, which is the Elmer's glue, it's a lot, I do it a lot thicker, and when you first pour you don't get any cells at all until you stretch it, then you torch, then you get your cells. But this, obviously, because it's a thinner mix, it's actually quite pretty. I do really like it, but I don't know, am I enamoured enough to keep that recipe? Oh, we'll give it a go. Just do the edges, corners. It's actually got a really nice glossy glimmer on it from that iridescent, well, it must be the iridescent orange and the gold. I really quite like it, actually. You never know what you can get, do you? Right, I might just try and do a... oh, that's not very clever, is it? There, let's see if we can get that edge off. It's got a big lump in it. Right, let's just see if I can get that blobby edge off there. Okay, come on. It might open some of these cells out a little bit more. I don't like that edge. I'm not too fond of that dappling either, so let's just get rid of it. Go over. That's it. There you go. Bring it back a bit. Bring it down. Yes. That's better. I knew there was something else. There was something not quite right about it. Let me sit and stare at this now then. It's better without all that dapply bit there. Do I dare try and get this off here? I might just try and just get that horrible orangey bit off there. That's it. open all that up. Voila. I'll do this bit here. Think on that. I do like it. I'm much preferring it now with it when it opens up. And the iridescent orange is looking really shimmery. I think that's and the gold. Very nice. Very, very nice. I do like this one. Yes, I do. Can you see something? Yes, it is. I'm not quite sure what to do there. So if in doubt, let's just give that white. I don't think anything will come up from that white. But if we can get some baby little cells just to come through, that might look quite pretty. So there we go. Oh, sugar. Didn't mean to do that. Set myself on fire. No, didn't think so. Just go through there and have a look. Right, there's one thing for it. Just broken that white up a bit, that's better. Okie dokie. Yeah, I quite like that. I might try and tip it off, I don't know, I might just leave it a little bit. Let me just sit and reflect. See if anything will come up now. I've just... No, I don't think so. Well then, I'm going to leave that as it is. Just going to quickly do the corners. I think all the edges are quite filled okay because I've tipped so much off, there won't be any problems with the sides. That's okay. That is okay. Okay, I think we're done. Just scrape underneath so it stops it dripping any further or taking any more paint off. Okay. I definitely wouldn't keep this spare paint because it will just get a mud because you've got purple and orange in there. That's a recipe for disaster. There we go. Right then, let me just might bring you up, it's easier. Okay, really do love these colours. So that's that end there. I don't know if you can see the shimmer on this phone camera, it's not very good. I need some lighting and I need a better camera. But it's yeah, especially in the middle bit, there's cells there. You see, looking really orange and purple and glittery. So really like that one. Very happy with that. Okay, so that's me. Back, and I've got a bit more paint here. I've got some copper and red. So I might do another one just utilising these and see what happens. Okay. I hope you have a lovely evening. That's Amanda. Creative Pourer over and out.